Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Radio7play.com. I am your moderator for today on May 12th, 2015. Let me start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before trading any stock or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. Okay, today we'll be reviewing May 12th, 2015 trading day. I'm going to start off with the OTCs. Okay, today we saw the ticker symbol BRNW, Brnw, hit a high of 17. This was a stock that actually gave buy zones from that 0.00 or actually 0.0012 to 0.0015. This was a good guru play with lighter volume. This was a stock that I gave as a pattern trade. Every time it hits this level here, this bottom entry, you kind of see the stock rally and test higher. If you notice here, back in January of 2015, we saw a huge move from this 0.0013 to this 0.008 level. Pulled back in March, gave an entry as low as 0.0011, then hit a high of 0.005. Today we actually tested this 18 level, okay, but then closed at 14. Nonetheless, we know how the stock trades. I just think it's a lot of impatient hands trying to suck profits from these levels. But overall, you had some pretty decent news. Okay, this was news May 12, 2015. Brnw Inc. completes installation of its comprehensive file and document management and track solution. Okay. This is quite telling because the stock is now releasing some news. Okay, whenever this stock starts catching a bid, it moves quite well. So all you have to do is now look for any buy pressure, and I don't mind buying at these ranges. Okay, as I've mentioned before, usually want to get into a stock when it is in a dormant situation or it's hated. Okay, if the stock hits these levels again, I think it's going to be a re-entry for another trade. Last when we sent this out, this gave an entry at 11 and then hit a high of this 18-19 level. Since then it pulled back and now it's testing the 17 level. You do have lower highs, but at the same time what you want to see is some consolidation and accumulation around this range. Okay, regardless, it is a low share structure stock. It does move well. There's not any dilution. And with any updated news, we could see this pivot break of 0.002 and a potential retest of these previous highs here at 0.048 or even this 0.008 level. Okay, like I said before, you're taking on about a 20% risk from bottom in comparison to a reward that's up to about 500 to 600%. Okay, so you're risking 20% to make 400, 500%. So I like the odds for that. Okay, moving on to the next stock. This was a stock that was actually sent out on Sunday during our Sunday meeting webinar. Okay, PGM had brought up this stock, and we talked about how many levels the stock broke down. Then yesterday I gave a video, and I mentioned that you had a nice reversal close to look for that 0.005 to 0.007 re-entry level. And this stock actually triggered at 0.007. Okay, it actually hit a low of 66. Okay, so it hit 0.0066, it triggered our entry, and then hit a high of 0.029. Okay, that's a considerable move from the low entry of the day. Now what you want to see is maybe possibly a reversal, okay, or a continued reversal here. Keep an eye on any consolidation here on a bullish flag pattern. Watch this support here at you want to see this support here at 0.004 to 0.005 hold. Okay, traders that want to look for a retrace level, just keep an eye on this consolidation. Okay, you could see a test of a move higher, but at the same time you want to make sure that you lock profits on the way up. Okay, so we want to see some consolidation here before a next test higher If not, just ensure that you have your stops in to ensure any risk or losses. Okay, moving on to the next stock. That this is ticker symbol Ifxy. Okay, when we sent this out first initially, we gave an entry at 0.0025. Then the stock rallied and hit a high of this 0.0044 level. Okay, what we want to see now is the stock consolidate here. You had a bullish reversal candle here yesterday. Okay, we saw a low of 0.0012, closed at the high of the day at 0.0018. Today we closed and managed to close at 0.0019. Okay, so this is a second day confirmation for this stock. Okay, this is a clear signal that a bottom is in. If you look down here, this is signaling a pincher play, one of the strongest signals for reversal in on charts. So what you want to see is now a pivot break of this 0.0026. If you do break above 26, okay, watch that potential retest of this 0.0044 level. Okay, ultimately I think the stock can test this 0.006 to 0.011 level. Okay, this stock has pending news on a hemp marijuana facility, and again, you want to follow the trend. These marijuana stocks continue to be the latest trend, and any news or updates should signal this stock to move higher. This is a low share structure stock, so it moves quite easily. Okay, moving on to the next ticker symbol is Sugo, American Mineral Group. This was a stock that we mentioned on a rounded bottom, also a post-reverse split stock. What we saw today is the stock testing that 0.0014 level, then closing at the high of the day at 26. That's a bullish signal. Okay, watch for the higher lows here. Okay, what we're looking for is a little bit of a consolidation here. If you look here, okay, you're starting to get a little bit of a rounded bottom and a cup and handle formation. Okay, if this stock gives an opportunity, watch for that higher low. Okay, today's low is 14, so you could see a bid here at 15, 16, or 15 through 20 for a re-entry level. So just keep that in mind. Ultimately, I think that we break this pivot of 0.0051 and potentially test this 0.01 to 0.02 range. So you have a lot of upside here on the Sugo. If traders can remember the trade FFFC, that was a stock that was at the same buy zones from 15 to 25, and then eventually hit a high of 0.036. Okay, so you just want to keep in mind that this stock has pending filings and some updates. Any news and this stock could see a parabolic move. Okay, FRZT was a stock that we sent out from 20 to 25 range, hit a high of 0.01 for move 1, and then we talked about pulling back and testing this this level here at 0.0028 to 33. The 0.0028 triggered, and today we saw a high of 0.0065. So that gave an opportunity for another 100%. Now what you're kind of seeing here is a little bit of a bullish inside flag pattern. What you want this stock to do is hold this 0.0034 level. Okay, watch any pullback down to these levels. The stock is volatile, so it could see a pullback before a retest of that 0.01 level. Okay, the next stock is Hcei. This was a stock that was given at 0009. It hit a high of a 0.0035, then pulled back, hit a low of 0009 again for re-entry. Then it tested at 0.0045 level, and since then it's pulling back. Keep an eye on that 0.002 support. Okay, if you want to re-enter this stock, you got higher lows there. You want to make sure that that 0.002 level holds. Ultimately, the stock is still oversold, and you want to see this stock continue that consolidation at lows. Okay, today, just a beautiful move. We actually sent out this stock. We actually sent out the S&P, the SPY today. We saw the stock kind of gap down. It gave us an opportunity to enter from 209.30, and we actually hit target today. Let's take a look at what we hit. We hit a low of of 20860, so it actually hit our target. Over here I talked about SPY 2096 trading below that 8-day moving average of 20982 moving average. Watch the scalp down to that 20850, and if you look here, okay, we actually hit 20860, so that gave a nice opportunity for a scalp. Okay, this was a good trade for RSP members. Okay, the BABA, this was a stock that we sent out not too long ago. It gave us an opportunity to enter as low as 78.80, and recently we saw a high of 87.50. So it hit our target too, and now potential 92.50 should hold. If you look here, okay, now it's setting up with a bullish flag pattern. Okay, so keep an eye on this BABA. I think we will see a gap fill here to the 100 level. Okay, so this is a setup, and it's still in a buy mode for the option traders. Watch the calls. If it pulls back down to that 85 level or 83.50 level, it's a big buy here for the BABA. All right, looking at Aapl, okay, it's still holding that pattern here. Okay, still holding that trend line, has not closed below 124, so this is still an active trade. Okay, so we still expect that 130 to get tested. If you look here on small caps, just a beautiful entry on the Rosetta Genomics Rosg, gave us a starter at $3.33, and today we hit a high of $3.95. So we're looking for that $4.50 here on the Rosetta Genomics Rosg. AKS continues to trade higher. Okay, this actually triggered at $3.67. Okay, and since then now we're trading, and we hit a high of $5.85. So just a great move here on the AKS. Like I said, you know, we're not just a one-trick pony. We're not just trading OTC markets. We're trading options, we're trading small caps, and we're trading the OTCs. And today, option setup triggered, and we're looking at a few small caps that are about to trigger as well. So again, if you want to try a free trial, just go on Radio Silent Play at radiosilentplay.com. Okay, if you have any questions or any comments or any news or any stocks you want to check out, just send me an email at radiosilentplay@gmail.com. We also have a comment box on the YouTube. Okay, like our video, dislike it. If you want to post a comment, you know, we'll have some dialogue, and then we'll talk about any questions that you have. Okay, so looking forward to tomorrow. Be ready for any setups. Make sure that you sign up for SMS or the Google Android app, and the Apple iOS app should be out soon, likely end of May, June. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good night.